I was made for loving you, Bob Squad. You were made for loving me. And I can't get enough of you, Bob Squad. Can you get enough of me? Hey, singing Landshark, I think we did get enough. An answer to your question. Batcave, Batman, MacFarlane series. 12 and up? Nope, not gonna have 12 Batcaves. That's stupid. I have this thing. It's in the package and I'm already excited. I do not have any of the actual figures. You know who has a handful and he does great reviews? My buddy Stu, Universal Toy Collector. Stu, if you hear this, do me a favor. I'm going to forget because I always forget. If you leave a comment, I'll pin the comment and go check out Stu, Universal Toy Collector's channel because he has some great looks at these type of Batman figures. And knows his stuff. God save the Queen. Anyway, moving on. This is the MacFarlane Toys Batcave. I got, I guess this is the Batmobile with it. Again, I don't have those regular figures. So this is a 4-inch guy who came with a different Batcave that my buddy Gojitron sent me. Another channel you want to check out. So for a 4-inch toy, it's a very, very big Batmobile. But I think for the 6-inch or 5.5, whatever inch MacFarlane Batman, the Batmobile then shrinks a bit. So, you know, pick your poison, whatever. It was the 60s, damn it. Let's just give an absurdly large car for no reason whatsoever. 24 inches, the picture is not that big. What a waste. The computers I'm most excited about because I can use those with 4-inch Joes. I can, you know, probably even the He-Mans too. Get away with a lot of stuff here. Made in China? China? Made in China. So as I mentioned, there's a lot of the computer stuff, and there is that Batman. It's a 4-inch Batman. He's at perfect height for all this stuff. Well, these things are kind of hollow in the back, as you see, but again, not a complaint. It's literally what I wanted. This orange circle cardboard thing is meant for the Batmobile to drive over. You've seen the pictures. I'm keeping the box for literal storage, but the box is pretty beat up. It's not for display or whatever. But anyway, the big kahuna here is this guy right up here, and I think it's tied up to some degree. I got to cut it apart. Okay. All right, team. I hope the moving camera doesn't make you nauseous. Let me just say full disclosure right away because I try to be positive on this thing, but I just want to let you know this is not a playset. This is a diorama piece through and through. Still fine because that's what I expected, so I'm not complaining. That's what I anticipated it would be, but I'm telling you, if you're looking to see how this works as a playset, it's not. It's for fun and display, nostalgia, yada yada. Like I said, the biggest pluses for me, these things are so helpful. Especially, I think I'm going to use these things for my 4-inch Joes more than anything else. You'll see some are labeled. Here's Bat Computer, of course. You got to have that one. Of course, the TV show had a million things labeled. That was the gag. Navigational aid, memory bank, U.S. and Canada crime photo file, international file photo. Okay, so let's, and again, these are all like hollow and whatnot, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. I had a little trouble getting this on a completely flat surface. The poles, they're going to move on you. The bat poles are going to move on you. We'll test them out in a second. These things are related to whatever nuclear reactor thingy. This whole big tower was always in the background. The first episode, of course, a go-go dancer falls in, and Batman says very stoically, "What a way to go." This is a 4-inch. The ladder is a bit rickety and actually a hair too long. So there's some wackiness setting up these things. There is a lot of flimsiness to this. The railings were hard to get in and stay there, and let's see over time if they do stay in there. Again, these things are just meant to be shoved in, and that is that. I don't know what these nuclear gimmicks do. These are the Timmy Mountains in the background, just so you know. This doesn't come with it. This is cool. I like the rock formation. I think I could have a lot of fun with that. There's no hole for the guy to fall into. I guess you would just fall. No, you just really wouldn't. It's just really up there to be up there. It's really like a stairway to nothing. It's like the set of a sitcom. You just go up there just to go up there. And I'll have to do some kind of bad movie magic to pretend that there's something to fall into over there. I don't know how I'll work that, or I'll just maybe literally have someone fall over the side. I don't really know the answer. The poles, we'll test those out in just a second like I tried. And they are not, there's no real hinges or anything for them to stay onto. I do like this effect here, this gimmick here. And just all these fun gadgets. Again, my Joes, my Cobras for 4 inches are just going to love all of this. So don't be surprised if you see this thing reused, and you will. These wacky poles are slanted on purpose. I played with them for a bit before looking at the picture. Cardboard thing. How does the Batmobile look? It's going to look huge. It's going to look huge. Yeah, that's what it is. The Batmobile, there it is. The Batmobile is going to take up all of the space. So let's go to the poles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, to go behind the curtain of the sun bobs a little bit, if you couldn't tell, I may have to do a thing where I get like a little tighter, I edit it, and I just kind of follow you down like so, or I'll grab the guy's head and then do one of those or something. I don't know. Well, Bob Squad, once again, I do love the look at this. I know it sounds like I'm not too happy with it. I am. I'm just thinking, like, anything that's loose and not attached and flimsy and whatnot, I'm just going to have to repurpose it. Like, I love the Batcave I got a couple of years ago from Gojitron, but you notice in a lot of the shots I use it in, I have it disassembled. There's a part here and a part there, and it's being used with something else. I'm just going to have to be a little creative with this guy, but I love the background that it's gotten me, because if you notice, you guys have patiently stared at these freaking Timmy Mountains for so long, and you still will if you're watching me, and I'm very grateful for that. So I need you to stare at something else, even if it's also mostly plastic rock. Now we're going to have a good time. I'm just going to have to get creative with this bad boy. But nevertheless, it's a good Batcave. It gives me the warm and fuzzies. That's what I wanted. Transform and roll. Wait, that's not... whatever. Okay. Bye-bye. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day.